Well, hello everybody. It is Friday. It's the 16th of January, 2026. I've got a little Taco Bell product to review for you here today. Something that I picked up at Walmart. A supposedly spicy, creamy sauce, um, known as Ranchero sauce. Spicy Ranchero creamy sauce. I'm not really sure how to describe my feelings about trying this and reviewing it. I don't think excitement's the word. Anticipation's probably not the word. Resignation might be the word. I don't know. I have a checkered past with Taco Bell. There have been like brief periods where I liked their, certain things on their menu, but very, very specific things. And those specific things that I've liked in the past tended to disappear from their menu very quickly after I tried them. Most recently, I tried the Diablo hot sauce or hot taco sauce. It's supposed to be the hottest of the five, mild to hot taco sauces that Taco Bell offers. It was okay. I didn't think it was particularly hot. I do have, I don't know if this is embarrassing or if it's just something that kids do, but I did used to get sauce packets when I was a kid from Taco Bell whenever we get Taco Bell, and I would just get the mild taco sauce packets, and I would just open them up and just eat them straight. I used to do that. And then when I was a little bit older, I started doing it with the taco sauce packets. Don't do that anymore. The place that I'm staying has piles and piles of Taco Bell sauce packets, and I don't think I've opened a single one and eaten it straight. Not yet. I haven't gotten that desperate because I actually have different and better hot sauces, not to mention taco sauces. All right, but all that said and done, okay, let's give it a chance. Taco Bell is a staple. It's quintessential Americanized Mexican food. It's been around for decades and decades and decades. It's been a part of my life since I was a little toddler. So let's go ahead and give it a try. It's not like this was prohibitively expensive or anything like that. I think it was like $2.50 at Walmart. And I do like cream sauces. I really, really like. I wish that I was sampling this, but I'm not going to redo a video I've already done. But I picked up another bottle of the Cholula cilantro lime cremosa. That stuff was so good. I wish I was doing that. But who knows? Maybe this is going to be just as delicious, if not even better. I don't know. Maybe Taco Bell will surprise me, and they'll finally give me a product that just blows me away with its deliciousness, instead of just inducing a reaction in me like, yeah, that's run of the mill, standard Americanized Mexican stuff. Not particularly spicy, not particularly flavorful. It's just serviceable. I don't want to just have that reaction. I want to really, really like try something by Taco Bell that I love. So, wow, I've talked for 3 minutes about Taco Bell. I don't know what's going on today. Anyways, I've got these shrimp quesadillas. And I've got another Mexican style sauce by Yucateco that I'm going to do with the other piece of this. But, I'm going to try out the Taco Bell Ranchero sauce on this piece of shrimp quesadilla from the restaurant that I ate at last night. Let's look at what the ingredients are. The ingredients are soybean oil, water, vinegar, buttermilk. Oh, so it's kind of a ranch adjacent dressing. Salt, egg yolks, sugar. Contains less than 2% of spices. Don't say which ones. Tomato, modified cornstarch, garlic, whey, garlic juice, onion, xanthan gum, artificial color, citric acid, yeast extract, phosphoric acid, gum arabic, corn syrup, disodium incinate and disodium guanylate, natural flavor with sorbic acid and calcium disodium, EDTA as preservatives. And then there's like asterisk dried. I don't know what that means. Okay. Well, there's a lot of garlic in this, including garlic juice. I don't know, there's something about the words garlic juice put together that just indicates that I'm going to like spend minutes in the bathroom, brushing and flossing and gargling mouthwash after I try this. Okay. Well, I don't even know where the supposed spiciness is coming from. It doesn't identify any peppers that are in this. It says less than 2% of spices, doesn't say which, so I'm assuming that whatever chili powder is in this must be in that undisclosed 2% of spices. All right, let's give it a smell test. Okay. Yeah, I take a whiff of it and I feel like I'm in a Taco Bell waiting in line. I don't know if that's something that I want to be reminded of. Oh no. Okay. That's way too much. Wow, that just came out of there like in a much heavier amount than I was anticipating or wanted. All right, let's go. That is a very preservative heavy, typical tasting ranch dressing with some chili powder and maybe some cumin and a couple other Latin American spices thrown in. Maybe a little oregano or something like that. That's what that is. Yeah, it's not bad. Let's try one more big glob on the rest of this piece of shrimp quesadilla. What can I say that I haven't already said? Ranch dressing with a couple Mexican spices. I don't know. Is there a little bit of lime juice in that? Look, I'm not hating it or anything like that, but it's so exactly what I expected that I'm almost disappointed. You know, I don't like it when I turn on the camera and I look at the sauce and I read the ingredients and then I make this prediction. This is what I'm going to think of this. This is what it's going to taste like. This is what the texture is going to be like. You know, these are the spices that I'm going to taste in there. This is the kind of sauce I'm going to be able to compare it to. And then having every single one of those predictions just immediately checked off, it just like makes the reviewing process not that fun. But that's what this is. But at the same time, I can't fault it for what it is. I knew what I was getting into when I purchased it. I made very accurate predictions. I thought that it was going to be a ranch dressing when I read the ingredients with some Mexican spices in it to give it the accent of Latin Americanness. That's exactly what's in this. Yeah, you know, it's got the tomato, it's got lots of garlic in it, it's probably got cumin in it, it's obviously got some kind of chili powder in it. Maybe a little bit of coriander or something like that. I don't know. None of it is in excessive amounts. It's a Latin accented ranch dressing. And for that, it's not bad. I don't hate it or anything like that. Oh, I don't know. I'll give it a 6. All right, so that's slightly better than average. Not bad. It's worth your purchase if you like stuff like this. You know, honestly, probably what would be best to do with this is to use it as a baseline for a more exciting sauce. You know, I see myself adding in some fresh Mexican herbs and maybe some diced jalapeno pepper, and some lime juice, maybe even a little bit of tomatillo juice or something like that. You know, use it as a baseline. If you're a creative person, this is kind of a safe sauce to start with as a baseline because it's not really like standing out in any particular way. It's serviceable. You know what it's good for. Drizzling over quesadillas and burritos and enchiladas, and you know, you go get some Taco Bell takeout. Go get some Taco Bell stuff from the drive-through. You got a bottle of this. I can't think of anything on Taco Bell's menu currently that wouldn't be complemented nicely by a little squirt of this. So that's what its job is. Either that, drizzling over Mexican fast food, or use it as a basis for a more creative sauce. All right. Well, I've talked for 9.5 minutes about a Taco Bell sauce. I think I need to wrap it up now.